What's up homie, I'm Nomi and welcome back to my channel. Today we are exploring the Fifth Avenue, which is the heart of Manhattan luxury, and we're gonna walk all the way from Bryant Park till the Central Park. Since I've already covered Bryant Park in episode 9, so not gonna walk it today, but the building you see behind me is the New York Public Library, which was also featured in the movie called Blockbuster. Now let's hit the avenue. And as you step on the Fifth Avenue, the vibe completely changes because you're surrounded by the luxury flagship stores and the iconic towers. And you know what? The avenue itself is getting a $400 million pedestrian first redesign, which will make the walking experience even better by limiting traffic to just 2 lanes from 4 lanes. Alright homies, here I am at the Rockefeller complex. I already covered this in episode 7, but gonna give you a quick look since they did a bit of changes. So let's go and check it out. They have a flower market here. The line is very long, so I'm skipping it. And during summer they have a dinner area here. In winter it's an ice skating rink. It looks very nice. And for this year again, Saks is gonna have a show on the building in front of us, which is their store, and it is going to be on November 20th. And I will come and record the whole thing for you guys. here we have the St. Patrick Cathedral that was built in 1800 and is one of the most beautiful landmarks here in New York. Look at the details of this building. Can you imagine it was built in 1800, like 2 centuries ago from now on? Beautiful. Alright homies, here we are at the Trump Tower and they have a restaurant called Trump Grill and a Gucci store on the street level as well. Now let's go inside. This building is called the Crown Building and it has the Aman Hotel in it, which is full of billionaires all the time, and it usually costs like $3,500 per night. And on top of it, there's a penthouse on those top 4 floors which was sold for $135 million, making it the most expensive apartment in the whole New York City. This street, called the 57th Street, is also known as the Billionaire Row, and you will find all the luxury brands here like Tiffany Co, where you can dine in at their Blue Box Cafe here, and then right next we have the LV store, and now they also have a cafe where you can go, but getting a reservation is very hard, so I'm gonna walk in someday and share my experience with you. And then we have the Gucci in the Trump Tower, then we have Zegna over there, Plaza as well. So this is the spot where you can enjoy the luxury of New York City. And right behind here is the LV new store. Let me show you. So on this Billionaires Row, LV is building their new flagship store right behind this trunk-like facade. It is going to be 25 floors. And on the 8th floor would be a cafe which will overlook the Central Park, and the luxury retail would be of 10 floors, and there will also be a spa, luxury suites, and a rooftop garden and cafe as well, and it is right next to the Tiffany Co building, and that is their Blue Box Cafe. So now let's go inside the temporary LV store across the street and get my perfume refill. And right behind me is the iconic Apple store, which is open 24/7. I literally even came here at like 4 a.m. in the morning to get my phone repaired, and I was planning to go inside and show you the iPhone 17 Pro Max, but the line is huge, so I'm gonna skip it and show you another New York City icon, which is the Plaza Hotel, and it is right in front of me. And here it is, the famous and iconic Plaza Hotel, featured in movies like Home Alone 2 and The Great Gatsby. This hotel is all about luxury and old money. I usually come here for the signature high tea. Alright homies, that's a wrap for this vlog. We walked all the way from Bryant Park till Central Park. I'm gonna end this vlog here, and in the next one I'm gonna take you on a tour of the Central Park. See you all in the next one. Have a nice day.